other word. All right, ladies. We done become famous. We done become famous, y'all. We did a story on Tiffany Hinyard, Dolton, Illinois super mayor, on how she had been cutting up. And then, you know, they had this little town meeting, and a brother got up, called her out her name. I said the brother shouldn't have called her out her name, no matter how mad he was at her. Shouldn't have called her out her name. He called her the B word, and a fight broke out. And I said, I ain't mad at her for fighting, but you know, God dog, when the mayor throw hands and get down like that, then we got problems in politics. And so the people told me I was wrong. You shouldn't have said he was wrong for calling her out her name. Do you know how many things she's called him? You know how bad she talked to people? It's still a black man calling a black woman out her name. What more do you want from me? I tried to be a black man to stand up for a sister. Y'all always talking about that black men let other black men disrespect our black queens. And I don't care if her crown is crooked. She a black lady. Don't be standing up in public or in private doing that. But he did it. And I said, bruh, you was wrong. That's where you was wrong. I don't care how. You was wrong. They got mad at DL and said DL was ignorant for calling that man wrong, for calling that black lady out her name. Then they said we was ignorant and misinformed and underinformed because we didn't give the exact numbers on what it was she stole, allegedly. And I said that, and I said, I don't have the numbers in front of me. If you want to know the exact numbers, go back to a previous show that we covered in detail, all the numbers. I'm going to tell you something. I just learned. Say what you're going to say and stand on what you said, because people going to find something to say about what you said. And we are trying this path of journalism. And some reports is going to be favorable to some and unfavorable to others. And then depending on what we talk about next, it might flip. Those that was in favor before said aye, now they say nay. And it's just how it is. You don't want your foolishness to be talked about. Keep your foolishness out of the media. Then they said, y'all, that I ought to be ashamed of myself. Shout out to our Marsh Media staff, Lamont Williams, Saquon, and everybody that replied on our behalf. All right. They said DL is a comedian. He's going to find the funny in anything to help us deal with everything. Right? I ain't talking about you unless it's you is a moniker that I've come up with to keep people from being offended. The reason how I came up with that, I used to hear this old preacher used to say, I ain't talking about you unless it's you, which remind me of something my grandma used to say. A hit dog will holler.
Every time.
So if the rock is hitting you, but I ain't throwing at you, I ain't trying to hit you, I'm probably going to miss you because I'm quite accurate. Like today, it's going to be some folks, ladies, going to be upset about the fact that we talking about Leandria Johnson arrested yet again. But if they listen to what I say, I'm probably going to touch on it in a way that they probably are not expecting it. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are going to be looking for it to be negative. I don't have a negative spin. I can't bring any more negative light to the situation than what she's already done. So my take is going to probably catch you off guard. But let's get back to this Tiffany Hinyard. This dude, you ought to be ashamed of yourself talking about a cancer patient. My thing was, I didn't know Tiffany Hinyard had cancer. Not Tiffany, the lady that you said should have combed her hair. Should have combed her hair. I wish I had that clip. Ooh, Saquon, if you can get that clip, pull it up. Daphne, if you are a cancer patient, which I've had several loved ones that have battled cancer and won, thank you, Jesus. But when they realized that they head game, pause, that their hairstyle was not conducive to what we were used to seeing them out in public, they covered it up. They covered it up with a wig. They covered it up with hats, scarves, whatever. And they made the best out of it. Now, those are y'all that follow me. And if you're watching right now and you one of the Dolton finest, if you one of Dolton's goons and you making sure you fight for Dolton, we ain't making fun of Dolton. We talking about the fact that Dolton can't have a township meeting without a fight breaking out. We're talking about that the head of the state, the head of the local government is scrapping because somebody called her the B word. We're talking about somebody that employs as the mayor, the chief of police. You don't have to throw punches. You hire people to do that. It's called making arrest. So they said that I was making fun of a lady because she had cancer. I didn't know the lady had cancer. She moving around, didn't look like she had cancer. Now I thought when she pushing that little motorized scooter thing, I thought she could have had maybe knee, hip surgery or something like that. But I didn't say nothing but how you gonna try and clown somebody when your head ain't combed. Now, when she was trying to talk slick at Tiffany, she wasn't tripping off the fact she just beat cancer. I mean, if you're gonna be able to throw shade, you're gonna have to make sure that your tree, your leaves ain't falling out. What y'all thought about our newfound fame in Dolton?
Kimmie, you can go first.
I thought it was very entertaining. Like, what were we? We were idiots. Did somebody say we were idiots?
Idiots.
Ignorant.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you know, but
Yeah.
You know, we made our comments based on what we saw and the information that we have, and the fact that the mayor of an entire city put the city on blast for that. That's still saying a lot. That's still saying a lot. You know, we know her name and that city's name is associated with the nonsense that we were talking about.
Did she throw down?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't a thief, allegedly, because we called you a thief. You a thief, allegedly, because your hand got caught taking something that wasn't yours. I mean,
ain't that the definition of a thief, though?
Thank you.
That's what I thought.
And ratchet. I don't think we've seen no more ratchet behavior than a mayor sitting at and conducting a town hall meeting, a village meeting, and jumps from behind the table and goes up and fight.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's ratchet. So we ain't talking about nobody. Yeah. Good morning to Tamika Turner. Tamika is a regular. We know that Tamika is watching us out of the A. So shout out to Atlanta, Georgia. And share this. We have on the way, Joy Reid is fired from MSNBC. We know that we have a space that is needed for Black-owned media. It goes into how y'all know I feel about we making our own space. Sometimes, and I think this is a time that more people will start to see, separate but equal may not be bad in all aspects. Now, there are some places that we're going to have to be inclusive.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's why equal is added into the separate. But there are some things that we talk about amongst family that we don't talk about in public. I'm talking about in our different households and family dynamics. There are certain things that go on in our houses that we don't take over to our parents' houses because that business ain't for everybody. Now, we all equal by saying the last name is the same, but all affairs ain't shared. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to Dolton, Illinois, DL, comedian, Mr. Sad Wildfare Extraordinaire is everywhere, was not talking about the lady because she had cancer. I didn't know she had cancer. I was talking about the lady because she stood up to clown another lady whose hair was laid, and her hair was, as they used to say, looked like rats was sucking in it. It looked as though she tried to start some finger rolls, and the finger rolls didn't roll, so she went to corn rolls. Corn rolls didn't stay tied together, so she just did the Method Man look. You know how Method Man had one side was bushy and the other side was corn rolled down. I don't care about y'all getting mad about that. get more mad about y'all can't have a meeting without fisticuffs. But thank y'all for watching, and hopefully this will make y'all watch and reply even more. Robert Barnes, what's up, my man? Jennifer Jones, what's up, sweetheart? Jennifer Jones out of Kansas City, Missouri. Robert Barnes out of Alabama, where Black History Month, they are celebrating a whole year of folding the chair against that chair. Black History Month will never be known the same no more. We put the rest of the myth that a black man can't swim. Not only did he swam in Timberland boots, jumped up out the water, and commenced it to putting fish to chin. Happy Black History Month. Shout out Robert Barnes. Yeah, man. So this is your first time, I believe, Daff, getting in trouble. I think this might be Tammy's second time getting into some media trouble with me. But this is your first time having people say, and I'm going to tell you, by rule of thumb, normally, guys, I don't read comments. But Dolton, Illinois, and the township came so hard at us backstage that my notifications was chirping so bad. I said, what is going on? But I thank y'all. And do us this. If y'all feel as though we're doing such a terrible job, there is an invitation open to you to come on and straighten us out.
Come on.
Go say,
pull up.
To us. Pull up.
Pull up.
There you go. Don't. Oh, what you gonna do? Don't.
Boy, you crazy.
But I'm just saying, we're gonna give anybody a chance to speak their piece. But if you want to troll, go ahead and troll. I appreciate it because y'all pushed that. They pushed that video up. I think it was like 3.3K by the time I saw that. So that's why I'm staying on this right now, so that y'all can get in there and get into y'all fields. And then y'all make this one go up to about 8.8K. And like I said, if you want a place to where your voice won't be, come on. We'll talk to you, because we know in order for you to come on and get mad at some strangers like that, somebody ain't talking to y'all the way y'all want to be talked to. So come on. Thank you for being a friend. Yeah. What? So how did that feel, Daphne?
Well, when I started reading the comments, I was a little offended in the first place. I was like, what in the world? We're just trying to shine some light on the situation. And when they say, you guys don't even know what y'all are talking about. Well, we only know what we see in the videos. Like Tammy was saying, we only know what we see in the videos. We only can make a comment based on what we see. Y'all put it out there. Y'all put it out there. So it's like, okay, let's analyze this. So especially when she said, I can't believe you talk about somebody and she just she just conquered cancer. I understood the hairstyle because it was on the top of her head, but she had a shade around the side. And I was like, oh Lord Jesus. So
but that little part over there that looked like thickets and thorns. I'm like, what?
Side, but we were just, making an analysis of the video. And if you are, you a state a city leader, I think she's a city leader, state leader.
Tiffany is the mayor. She's the mayor of Dolton, and then she is over the city township.
Yeah. So if you a leader and you the one
wait, so that I don't be ignorant. So that she is the city supervisor. Okay. So in one capacity on this side of the aisle, she's the she's the mayor. And then on this side, she's a city supervisor. That's why they call her the super mayor.
Oh, okay. So my thing is with that
balances.
Mm-hmm.
So she the checks and the balances.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. Come on now.
She does it all. So you offended, and we're looking at her like, dude, you over this and you gonna stoop this low. You don't have to. You got people that can do this for you. So right.
And then how they was like, people just want to get famous off Dolton. If we were trying to get famous off Dolton, we wouldn't tell y'all to stop. We tell y'all to keep going. We telling y'all need to cut all that out. And if you can't cut it out, Stop. Y'all trying to get famous because y'all the one keep recording. Y'all know some ratchetness is about to go down. And boy, them phones came up. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all want to be talked about.
To the culture. And it's an embarrassment to the culture. Keep that.
We're gonna give you what you want. Y'all went live so that y'all could get all this live entertainment. We giving you what you want. What about you, Tammy T?
And another aspect of this is a Black woman who has worked herself up to be the leader of a city, right?
I don't know if she worked, but she got up there.
Okay. All right, we're gonna say that she is the leader of a city. She's a Black woman. She has checked every box of every stereotype that people already think about us anyways.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
The first thing they're gonna see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's why they can't be in charge of that right there. That's why
embarrassment to the culture.
Yeah. So she embarrassed as a Black woman. I'm embarrassed about her behavior. She embarrassed me. And I'm so sad. I hate that.
But don't be ignorant, Tammy, because can't no one Black woman make everybody that's a Black woman look like they gonna just jump off and all that. Cause she could have just healed from lupus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to all the lupus. I'm sorry to all the people that's fighting lupus. But I'm just saying.
Y'all know my favorite. Y'all know my favorite saying. They can kick rocks.
Yeah, because I'm just saying.
With your shoes off.
Yeah.
You pulled off a terminal illness because this lady didn't comb her hair. I ain't never known a cancer patient that couldn't comb their hair. Now I knew some folks that couldn't braid their hair that had cancer because of the radiation treatment. I knew some folks that lost their hair. But I ain't never seen somebody that knew they was fixing to be on national TV, that knew they was about to be recorded, that came out the house as a Black woman and didn't comb their head. I'm sorry. Not sorry. So to the lady that was in the comments fighting on behalf of DL, Daphne, Tammy, and DL's backstage pass, I want to say thank you. The lady said, well, I don't know why y'all mad. I love their energy. Even if it wasn't to the degree of accuracy, I love the energy. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And when I come to Dolton or Chicago with some comedy, or we bring the live DL's backstage pass, you got free tickets. Absolutely. Yeah, you got free tickets. If you see this and you know that was you, go in the comments and say that, hey, that was me, DL. Yeah.
Hey,
I hope I don't get in trouble with the community for that portrayal. Saquon, am I good? All right, cool. He was like, yeah.